of what's happening. Also in California, so apparently it's illegal for a security guard to stop someone who is shoplifting in California, but it is okay for people to shoplift. Now, take a look at these videos. These stores have to lock up all their products because of what's happening. Also in California, there's a new law that you can steal up to $950 with.
All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostle of great millstone that teaches this truth. Much love and appreciation to all the Akim, the elders, preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect. The title of this lesson is, This is Not Your Rest. But the time will come that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will give it to his children, to one that is profitable. Because now the world, the way that Esau is running the world, it's not profitable, not even to himself, to no one. So, whenever, sometime, us as, like darker skinned people, we go to a store or something, you always looked at, oh, is he gonna steal something? Is he gonna, kind of thing, you get, like looked at, what I'm saying? Like, security, is gonna look for you more kind of thing, By the time that, like their own people are stealing like billions of dollars, but they're looking at you, it's because of the curses. This is not your rest. See? And just the way that lady is talking, she's like, oh, there's some new laws in, I guess, California, that you can steal to a certain amount of money that they're not gonna even call the cops, they're not gonna bother. So this time that we're going into right now, big recession, bad time financially, and way more, right? Disease and all those kind of stuff, perilous time coming. See? But you see these people that are just those two ladies that are stealing, the lighter skinned people, the Edomites, see? But they're looking at you, Jake.
Without being prosecuted. I would like to know your thoughts on this one. If you enjoy our videos, leave a like, follow for more, and always.
All right. So then there's another little video right here.
Popular 80-year-old neighborhood ice cream vendor is recovering after being robbed in East Oakland. It happened this week in the Fruitvale neighborhood. He says the armed robbers took $120. So far, no arrests. A grassroots effort has already generated thousands of dollars online to help him. Popular 80-year-old.
Incredible. Think about it. See, the time that we're going into, it's a time that it's a messed up time. This is not your rest. See? Let's go to Micah 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. This is how this world is been run. This is how this world has been been run pretty much, like the way that is everything is structures and everything, the financial way, the housing market, the financial market, it is not your rest. It's so many things that are, just like tricked to just basically, drain you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing is polluted, like the financial market, like houses that's not even worth anything in one spot, like let's say, a place like Vancouver is gonna be sold for $2.5 million, so think about it, like, but things that maybe, like, I don't know, some years back, it didn't even worth anything, right? But that's the way they, that so the way the system is going is just going down to the drain, pretty much, right? This is not your rest. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Crazy, right? And but the time is gonna come that Yahweh Bashem Yahshua is gonna redeem his people from all this madness, right? Luke 1 verse 68. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahshua of Israel, not all of all the nations, for he had visited and redeemed his people, right? He's bringing back his people to the righteous state that they're supposed to be, right? Because that we know that this land is polluted. It's polluted with so much wickedness, violence, and now, like in those days right now, they selling you love, love, love. While, like the whole history, the whole trail just has like a blood trail behind them, right? Like, I mean, the whole pathways and everything, wherever they went, they always lived like some trail of blood behind them. Numbers 35:33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein that ye are, for blood is defiled, right? The land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood of that shed it therein, right? But by the blood of him that shed it, right? So, and we know that the whole places, the whole Canada, United States, all those, South Africa, and all those places, like they conquered, they always shed like as much blood as possible, right? The Caribbeans, the North, the South America, Central America, right? It's crazy, right? And we know the whole land is polluted with blood trail, because of all the violence that they have done, right? And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it, right? Exactly. It is well said, and we know that there's a lot of blood that's been spilled in those areas throughout the world because of all their conquering nature of going everywhere to other places, invade them, to steal the resources and kill whoever is in that place. And they call those places by their own names. They they feel good, they put the streets, they put their statues and all that stuff there. It is all to be destroyed because it was created by violence. And since you did not hate blood, blood itself shall pursue you. That's what's coming for you, Esau. Right? Psalm 49 verse 11. Their inward thought is that their house shall continue forever, right? That's their inward thoughts, right? They wanna believe that their houses, which is their kingdom, shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generation. They call their land after their own names, right? But really, it's not even their land. It's all the land that they steal, that they claim that is their land, just like these ones, in Jerusalem right now, right? And those places, right? The holy place that the scripture says that the bastard shall dwell, right, in this land. until the time of the Gentile be fulfilled. But they called it those places after their own name. But the time is gonna come that they're gonna be what? Brought to hell. Brought to hell because of all the wickedness that they've done. And this is just one side of it. The violence. What about all the sexual immoralities? All those, like upside down things, like men become female, female become male, and children, like can be whoever, and all those type of madness, right? All of this shall not continue forever. The Lord is not pleased with that, right? Isaiah 14 verse 14, start there. I will see these people, that's the way they think, right? So remember, they call the cities, the land after their own names. They do all the wickedness, the violence, right? Their own thoughts is that the houses shall continue forever. And it doesn't even stop there. They want more. That's Esau, never satisfied, just as death, right? He's got to always, claim more bodies, whichever way, because his ways is death. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. This is when they do their space program and all that kind of stuff, right? I will be like the Most High, because they have satellites and all those kind of stuff, like big weapons and all those kind of things, right? That they even put on the satellites. Apparently they can put weapons there too and stuff, and it's crazy. But all their ways is grievous, is death. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell. That's what the Lord is telling them. Thou shalt be brought down to hell, right? To the side of the pit. So they're gonna come down to be no one, because the Lord, put whoever, in power, and he put it even to, he gave power even to the bases of man. The bases of man. That those are those people, those Edomites. Bases of men, because how can you destroy the world, that fast? You destroy like the food, the land, the way of the people, the life, families, and the air. I mean, it's the whole thing that's destroyed. There's no coming back for this society. Think about it. That's why it has to be destroyed and start over again. That's what that's the way the Lord want to do it. That's why it's going to bring them down to hell. And hell, it's a condition. It's to be no one, to have no power, just like the Israelites. We're in hell right now. Because first of all, we're not supposed to be living like this as Israelites. And the way that they destroy in this world, it's even worse than, that they've ever been. And being an Israelite under those conditions, but we understand that we're under those conditions because of our own sin. We gotta pay for that. The children of God do pay for their sins. But the other people, they did not know it yet. It's coming. Right? 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is it the man that made the earth to tremble, and that did shake kingdoms? How did they make the earth to tremble? Is with their bombs, with their big weapons and all those, world wars they made. Shake kingdoms, right? When they send, like big boy, little boy on Japan, just to test them, to see how they just to see how what it does when it explodes, how it's gonna be, What's gonna be the consequences? See that? His way is always grievous. But now, they all want love, right? Love is the topic of the day, right? It's always been love, right? That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners, especially America. There's so many Israelites that are, like locked up in the prison system. It's crazy. They make them work for free also. So, those are private business also. They make money. They make lots of money. It's a big business. But the Lord has other plans for these people. Right? He has other plans. They do not consider, but their incredulity won't change Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's idea. It won't change the reality. Verse 21, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. See? That's what they do. They go everywhere. They make cities, right? Or they imply their or they impose their way of living and stuff. Their financials, it could be financial, it could be whatever way that they, especially their rainbow type of way of living, like they're trying to push into that place in Africa, that country in Africa, and they say no, we don't want to deal with that. We have our way of living. You have your way of living. Well, live your way. Don't tell me how to live my way, because I don't come to tell you how to live your way. And them, they're actually Israelites. Those people, that country that they're trying to convince. They have their way of living. They have their culture, and they don't deal with those kind of stuff. They even have like polygamy there too, right? So it's very, very different. Verse 22, for I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, the Lord of army, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and sons and nephew, says the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's what he will do. That's the only way he can get that, get it done, because you have to cut off that whole society, the 2/3, the whole wickedness industry that's everywhere, right? It's wickedness is everywhere, right? The whole thing. I mean, like, what can you really say? Like, think about it. The business is corrupt. The oh my goodness, man, like, it's all corrupt. You think all over, like the school system, the housing system, the financial system. You think about it. It's all corrupt. Even the love system, right? Like, you gotta get married. We gotta buy like a $10,000 ring, and you gotta, it's all a scam. And for most people to just get divorced, and after that they give most of the resources to one side, which is gonna be Eve, the woman, right? But one time Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will give it unto the Israelites, which are more profitable, which are his people. They're gonna be, like, in a righteous kingdom. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will make sure that happen, right? Because it is prophecy, and Yahushai is coming to save his people, which are the Israelites, right? The elect and the great multitude shall be saved, but the rest of them woe unto them, because there's gonna be a lot of destruction coming in, right? Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set it over to one that is profitable, which are gonna be the Israelites. Everybody think that they're gonna all be saved. How can you be saved if you're gonna be under the Israelites? Only the Israelites shall be saved, right? But why would the world, why would Yahweh B'Ashem Yahshai just wanna change it over just like that, and would not let them the opportunity to keep on going with their kingdom? Verse 8 answer that question. Is because of unrighteous dealing, injuries, and riches got by deceit. Everything they do is it's killing, stealing, raping. See, everything that they got is by that same disgusting, like disgusting dealings, like they do, right? Unrighteous dealings. I mean, the wickedness that they produce is just out of this world, right? The kingdom is translated from one people to another. From that one people is Esau, Edom, unto his people, which are the Israelites, the 12 tribes, which are the Latinos, Seminole Indians, right? North American Indians, the one that have the history of slavery, of that their parents has been taken in captivity, all of that, right? And also you have the Americans, African Americans, like they call them, and we have like the people in the islands, all the ones that have that same history because of Deuteronomy 28. These people are Israelites. Hopefully this lesson has been edifying. All praise to Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai B'Ashem Wakakadash. Double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone that teaches this truth. Much love and appreciation to all that. I'm preaching the truth and sincerity out there. Shalom to the hopefully elect.